My favorite sound recording setup. Okay, today I'm going to talk about a newer technology that involves sound recording. It's the USB flash drive method. And actually, I lied. It's not new at all. What this is the old wire technology where you would take a device, put it in your pocket, some pocket somewhere, and then you would secretly record a conversation. Now, what we have here is an 8 gigabyte flash drive. You can see it on this picture and then again on this clip. And on this particular flash drive, there's a teeny tiny omnidirectional mono microphone. It's omnidirectional, so it's picking up sound from all over. Is this microphone good enough for filmmaking? Well, we'll have to give it a sound test, and we're going to let you be the judge. Okay, I have a link to the brand below, but just to let you know, there are several vendors that supply this particular flash drive microphone, and you know what? They're all the same. They should cost you $20. Don't spring for the $40 one. It's no better than the $20 one. Okay, they're all the same. There's a small on-off switch that controls the microphone. If you have the microphone off, then this is just a regular 8 gigabyte flash drive. Okay? The mic records sound directly to the memory on the flash drive. So when you're done recording, what you do is you turn off the mic, you take the flash drive and you plug it into your computer, and then you download the sound file directly. And it's really that simple. Now, I like this method for several reasons. Number one, it's cheap, $20. It's also, number two, small and light. Number three, it's easy to charge. All you got to do is just plug this thing into a computer and it starts to charge the internal battery. One charge will last you 10 hours. Now, that's what the specs say. Is that really true? I don't know. I've never had a need to record for 10 hours, but it works well enough to way outlast the battery in my camera. So I am impressed with that. And then number four, another reason I like it is there's no cord to this device. It's just all self-contained. It's just a flash drive. Now, I realize that, you know, if you used your phone or if you used a standalone sound recorder, it'd be the same thing, right? There's no cord on those either. But this thing is really small, it's lightweight, and I think that's a plus. Okay, now, the first thing that we have to do to make this thing right for filmmaking is to build a holder for it. So I'm going to show you how I did that. And step number one is to go out and buy a picnic shoestring potatoes canister like you see on this clip here. And the second step is to eat the contents. This is a key step. Now, wash the container out with soapy water and dry it with a paper towel immediately. Don't let the water sit in the container. It's just going to turn the cardboard to mush. Then you get a hand towel and you fold it so it's the same height as the canisters I'm showing you in this clip. And then you're going to roll it up and you're going to shove it into the canister. Now, you could use a Pringles canister instead. Yes, you could. But getting that rolled up towel to fit into the canister, it's a really tight fit, and you could end up ripping the cardboard in the Pringles can. But if you insist and you want to use a Pringles can, then all I can say is I think the sour cream variety tastes the best. Okay, now the towel actually serves two purposes. It will serve as a holder for the USB flash drive. You're going to take that flash drive and you're going to put it right in the middle of the towel, as you see here in this clip. Now, you're going to notice that in this clip, I'm putting it connector side down. I actually thought that the microphone was on the butt end. of this particular flash drive, I found out I was wrong. It's actually in the connector. But I do think that you need to try it yourself. When you make this and you make the canister and the towel, try it with the connector side down, try it with the connector side up to see which way you like it better. Because the output is also affected by the towel. Look at this picture here, and you can see that if you are going to be like what I was doing in this picture and talking directly into this flash drive, holding it, it's too hot. It comes out, it's too loud. The output reverberates. And so the towel helps to dampen the sound and actually helps to clean up the audio when it's stuck in the middle of the towel. It's up to you whether you want a connector side up or connector side down. Maybe connector side down is too muffled for you. That, once again, is up to you. The next thing you're going to need to do is to build a boom pole mic. And the canister is going to be at the very end of this boom pole. Now, how are you going to build this boom? Well, you could use an old broomstick, number one, or you can go out and buy an 8-foot PVC pipe, or I guess they come in 10-foot lengths. And, if you put caps on the end, I think it's going to work. But before we go out and start buying things, what I want to do is I want to look around the house and see if there's anything that we might be able to use without having to go to the store and get something. So here's what I found. See this clip here that I have two tools that I identified in my garage. One is an extension pole, and you can see that on the bottom, and that is actually a painting tool. You're going to connect a roller to the top, and you're going to be able to paint tall surfaces. And that was something that I used to paint my house a long time ago. Still have the pole. You could use something like this. Now this pole is 17 feet. You don't need to have a pole that long, and they do come in various lengths, but if you have something around the house like this, hey, I think this would make a great boom. But look at the tool above the extension pole, because I think this one is more important. Do you know what this is? This is a fruit picker, a pole with a basket on it. And here in Hawaii, this is a very common tool to pick avocados and mangoes, and they're also good to pick those type of pineapples that grow on trees too. Now, instead of just taping up or tying up your shotgun mic or your sound setup to the end of a stick or even this extension pole that you see here, look what we can do with this basket. Now, we've already made the holder, and lo and behold, watch this next clip. Yeah, do you see that? This holder fits almost perfectly into the basket of this fruit picker. I put a towel around it. You could put two towels to make it fit real snugly. Okay? And now you've got this on an extension, and here's your boom. It's right there in the basket. You've got the towel in there. You've got the USB flash drive in the middle. What are you going to do to keep this thing together? Well, here it is. Yeah, an old stocking. Just put that over the top, and that's going to hold everything in so nothing, drops out. And folks, this is the method that I like to use. Okay, folks, well, that's it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed. Oh, wait a minute. We didn't do the sound test, did we? Yeah, some of you figured it out, didn't you? Yeah, this whole episode was the sound test, because all of the audio on this episode from beginning to end came off that USB flash drive. I made a point that I recorded all the audio on that. How did it sound? Did it pass? Now, if your head is spinning a little bit and wondering what in the world did I just do, okay, let's go ahead and do the sound test because I do have one ready for you. Here we go. Okay, this is a test on the USB flash drive microphone, and currently it's about a foot away from my mouth. This is the next test on the USB flash drive microphone, and I am now 18 inches. We're at about 18 inches away. Okay, now we're about 24 inches away from this USB flash drive microphone. How is the sound picking up? Is it still usable? I am now 30 inches away from the microphone. How does it sound? Okay, now we are 3 feet from the microphone, from the USB microphone. How is it coming out? I'm not going to go any further than this. There's no way that your mic should be any further than 3 feet away from your actor. So this is the ultimate test as far as I'm concerned. How does it sound? You know, in that last recording that you heard at the 3-foot distance, I think you could tell that there was a drop-off, right, in volume. Now 3 feet, that would be more than good enough to handle in a scene. You can pull that thing away, keep it out of the frame, but still get your actor's voice. It's a little softer than you may like, so this is what I did. I took that clip and I put it through the video editor, not the audio editor now, just the video editor, and I increased the sound by 30%. Let's listen to it again now with a little bit of bump in the volume. Okay, now we are 3 feet from the microphone, from the USB microphone. How is it coming out? I'm not going to go any further than this. There's no way that your mic should be any further than 3 feet away from your actor. So this is the ultimate test as far as I'm concerned. How does it sound? Well, there you go, folks. What did you think? Now I want to make a point that every clip that I put in this particular episode, no audio editing. Yeah, I did have to play with the volume a little bit in the video editor, but I didn't have to clean up anything. You're hearing it straight from the USB flash drive. Okay, folks, in the next episode, we're going to start the discussion on lighting. It's going to be another big topic, and look forward to talking about it and seeing you then. Aloha.